Whoa, now, welcome back to another episode of Where the Money At. This is episode 2, where we really quickly it's high level. We go over crypto, real estate, stocks, and just general philosophies and ideas because we're trying to figure out where the money at. It's 2023, and TikTok and IG with all these 3 second investing videos ain't gonna do it. This ain't financial advice, but we're gonna try to do what we do. So this is my second time recording this because I recorded it yesterday and didn't share the screen, so it was just me talking about prices that wasn't showing. So let's hop into crypto real quick. And for the one day, you can see it's sort of a down day. Everything's down 1% or pretty even. But this goes into what I want to discuss about cryptocurrency and how I view these things. I do not focus too much on the day to day because you know this is a cycle. So you have to make good moves here in order to prosper in here. You would have had to make good moves here to prosper in here. So it's not about the day to day. You got time frames for this stuff because by the time it go up again and get popular, and everybody talking about it's time to get out. So what's more important, investing, the act of investing itself, or your ability to make money? And how I look at it is, it's about your ability to make money. So how much money you bring in every month. So that's why we talk about 9 to 5s, your side hustles, and your hobbies that you like to do to make money. Because if you make $3,000 from your 9 to 5 and $1,000 on top of that from selling whatever you sell on your e-commerce store, you bringing in 4,000. And my big thing, even when it comes to real estate and stock stuff, is about cash flow. How much cash flow does it produce a month? Because if you 20 young early 20s right now, you ain't got no money. The most important thing for you is not investing because you ain't got shit to invest and it ain't gonna grow that much. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you can bring in, how you handle that money. Can you budget? Can you save properly? Have enough to live and have enough to invest. You know what I'm saying? So my biggest thing is about increasing that. So back to this crypto. Let's look at the daily. So the reason these lines are here is because, and this is not financial advice, this is the range I feel like we're gonna bounce in until we have a big move down or a big move up. And to be honest with you, if we're gonna talk about interest rates, if you want to watch all the meetings and watch Jerome Powell speak every day, that's cool. But one thing I know right now is they're raising rates. They're raising rates up. Eventually, they're gonna keep rates flat. We're gonna have zero, and then they'll start cutting again. So I'm prepared for what could happen at each one of those levels. So let's say we keep raising. This is what I feel like gonna happen. We're gonna chop. They're gonna go flat for a little bit. Now, when they start having meetings where they don't raise rates at all, we're gonna keep it at zero, and they do that for however long, a year or so. We could take off from there. I'm not expecting that, but that's why, not financial advice, I built small positions around this level just in case we do. But what I believe is going to happen is we're going to go up and down. We're going to bounce. And then after they start cutting rates again, I think we're going to take one major dip down. And that's when I'll personally have my bag to do my damage. And I'll be locked in the whole time we're down here. So by the time this area becomes this area for the next run, I will have gotten in this area right here. And that's just my philosophy on it. Now, if you want to look at stocks and the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq and stuff like that, you could do that. All these charts look the same to me. And if you want to just look into it, it's a general down day. But me personally, I don't look. I'm 28. I don't feel like I'm at that. I don't have enough money like Warren Buffett, like just having millions of dollars to put into something and it grows after time. Like I feel like an industry that's early enough to still make decent life changing money is crypto, and I could be wrong. I could be absolutely wrong. But let's get into real estate really quickly. So let's look at the Austin area. Just houses between 200, 400,000, 2 beds. Uh, I just use Zillow as a general idea of where things are going. Like I know isn't the end all be all, and I know it's not as good as having an MLS. You know what I'm saying? Having access to that, but as you can see, price cuts, price cuts, price cut. And if let's just take one for example. which just had a price cut. So you see we're on a downtrend as far as prices go in real estate. So it was listed for 307 at the end of last year. Then it was listed for 295. Then they just dropped another 5,000. So I look at it the same way as I look at stocks and stuff like that. Like it's on the downtrend, so it may be a good time to get something. I don't know. Me personally, I'm trying to get a house, but as far as just generalities, none of the numbers make sense. Everything is too high priced based off of what I make from my job and my hustles and stuff like that. So how much I need to pay for a house, don't none of these numbers make sense. So I just feel like I'm one of the many that's priced out. And let's talk about one more thing before we get out of here. Layoffs. So when everybody's talking about a recession, this is how I determine if it's a real recession. Did see Disney laying off today. Disney laid off 7,000 employees today. And it's not about one day of layoffs. It's about the trend of layoffs. And then after a while, it's been going on for a couple months. Like Disney's laying off some people. I think Dell laid off a couple people. Yeah, 2 days ago they laid off 5% of their workforce. Let's see. Oh yeah, one more company was laying people off. Oh man, they slashed about 2,000 jobs. So the point is, now it's starting to feel like a real recession, and if these trends continue, and I just don't think cryptocurrency has been through a real recession yet. And if we're looking at, I guess regular indexes like the Dow Jones, I guess if we're looking at the daily, we got some room to go down. And I'm going based off of patterns. I do not know TA. I do not do TA. If y'all want to do that, we can start it. That's fine. But I don't know that right now. So that's just quick high level overview. And I think next episode we'll get into some mock portfolio allocations like real estate, stocks, bonds, cash, and then we can get into specifically crypto portfolios, how much ETH, BTC, blue chips you should have, how much high risk and how much mid risk. But other than that, no, man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. So I'll let y'all later.